Hey guys, Rich from Richmond Gaming. Hope everyone is doing fantastically well, and we are back with another box opening from Marvel United. This time we're going to be taking a look at the first class box, so going back in time and taking a look at these the first ever heroes from X-Men. But if you want to be in with a chance to win this super cool Storm Mohawk figure, make sure you hang around until the end of the video to see how you can get your hands on that. Okay then guys, so we've got our Marvel United X-Men First Class expansion pack here. You can see the heroes we've got on the front, and it looks like we're going to be picking up a couple of new villains in the form of the twins, two of my favourite characters from X-Men, or from any of the mutants. So let's turn this round and have a look and see what we get in the box. So we can see here that we have got Angel, Marvel Girl, Cyclops, Iceman and Beast. And then, yes, we've got Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. Always worth mentioning, guys, that if you do pick this box up by itself, it is an expansion box. So you do need to make sure that you have at least one of the original core boxes, either the original Marvel United or the X-Men version. It will work with both. But let's get this open and let's take a look at what's on the inside. Okay then, so in a time where mutants were first coming to light, Charles Xavier gathered the most promising of those outcasts and created the first class of his special school for gifted youngsters. Through much hardship and excruciating training, these youngsters were shaped into the first team of mutant heroes, the X-Men. Their training is about to be put to the test against the combined powers of the Maximoff twins. School time is over. It's time for the first class to show their quality. So welcome to the school for gifted youngsters. This expansion adds the first appearance of the incarnation of 5 X-Men heroes, a twin set of mutant villains, new locations, and the new Danger Room challenge. These can either be used in isolation to create the original X-Men experience, or mixed up with other heroes, villains, locations, and challenges from the core box and expansions to create infinite different play experiences. Sounds cool. The other thing I want to comment on, and guys, keep me honest here in the chat, the Maximoff twins weren't around during the time of the first team, right? Am I being crazy there? So that's the only bugbear I think I would have with here, but we'll leave that for the moment. So you can see, as we mentioned, the heroes we've got earlier, hero cards for each, one villain dashboard. So it looks like Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver are a singular villain. Interesting. Master plan cards, obviously. Threat cards, training cards. 3 new locations. The Danger Room, some challenge cards as well. So training cards, this is new. Training cards are at the disposal of the hero that gains them, but are not considered part of the hero's hand or deck. They aren't discarded when taking damage, etc. If a hero is KO'd, then we just discard all of their training cards. Heroes with training cards may use them during their turn, either before or after playing their hero card. There is no limit to the number of training cards a hero may have, or to how many they can use during that turn. 2 types of training cards: discard, single use, permanent. These cards are always available turn after turn unless the hero is KO'd. Okay, interesting. Danger Room challenge. Unlike other challenges, the Danger Room is not meant to make the game more difficult, but instead to give the heroes an extra push they may need. They can not only aid inexperienced players, but also help anyone tackle the most daunting villain, make up for unbalanced hero teams, or work in tandem with other multiple challenges. During setup, attach the Danger Room to the bottom of the hero's starting location, shuffle the training cards and place the deck face down near the Danger Room. And then when they end their... Okay, so we'll get into what that looks like afterwards. But yeah, okay, very, very interesting. So yeah, let's take a look at what we've got. So they've got these little frozen tokens here. They're neither here, there, nor anywhere. Let's take a quick look then at the locations that we've got. So locations, we've got Island M. Very nice. End of turn, you may discard 1 card from your hand to the bottom of your deck to gain a wild token. Very nice. Cape Citadel. So if there are any civilians in this location, deal 1 damage to a thug or henchman in an adjacent location. I'm just actually looking. Yeah, these are all the ones where once they are done, or are they? No, they're not hazardous. No, I'm going crazy. That's just the normal symbol. And then Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters. Another hero in this location may either draw cards until they have 3 in hand or gain 1, basically any of the different tokens apart from wild. Very nice. Danger Room, gain 1 training card. So this would replace this basically, for example. So you gain 1 training card. And we've already gone through the different types of training cards there. So basically, basically just giving them more options. Let's have a look then. Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. So a special setup. They start the game in the same location. We don't need to worry about the supervillain because we don't play with them. And 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 6. So Quicksilver's slightly harder to kill. Or maybe. Let's have a look. Special rules. Thugs and civilians are added based on Quicksilver's location. When Scarlet Witch or Quicksilver are defeated, they remain in play and act normally. The heroes only win if both of them are defeated. When a hero is KO'd, Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver don't activate their BAM. Instead, draw a Master Plan card and add it face down to the storyline. So then Scarlet Witch's BAM is going to be deal 1 damage to each hero in Scarlet Witch's and adjacent locations. And then Quicksilver's is going to be deal 1 damage to each hero in Quicksilver's in locations Quicksilver left, entered, or moved through this turn. Very, very similar to Juggernaut. Overflow, you basically draw a Master Plan card and place it face down. Let's have a quick look then at these characters. And I'm going to have to pull out this here because there are a couple of characters that I am, I suppose one that I'm not particularly familiar with, Marvel Girl. I gather she is an original, but let's take a look at these. So we've got Beast, but obviously we got a Beast in the first pack, or the core box, but this is obviously sort of the Unaltered Beast, which is really cool. We've got Angel. We've obviously had Archangel in the Horseman of the Apocalypse box, but yeah, nice to be able to play him as a hero as well. Iceman, really, really nice. Not too great on the neck there, I'm going to say, but I'm sure once it's painted up, that will be absolutely fine. Marvel Girl. We've got Cyclops. Another version of Cyclops. And then we have the twins. I do like the Scarlet Witch pose. I think she looks pretty cool. Seems nice. Looks like it's maybe a 1-piece, maybe a 2-piece. And then obviously Quicksilver there as well in a very classic Quicksilver pose. There's lots of cards to go through as well. But again, what I'm really interested in is looking at these new training cards that you can see in the bottom of the box there. So that's the Danger Room Challenge. So we'll pop that to one side and take a look at that in a moment. Interesting that Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver were not anti-heroes. I'll have to go back and look and see if there's another version of them that we can play. But let's have a look at these. So we've got Sibling Bond, Troubled Loyalty, and then Chaos Magic. Again, I'm not going to go through each of the cards because actually some of them is a bit of a surprise for when we're playing. So a quick look through the hero decks. No starting hand for Angel. And there we go. Standard cards there first of all. And then I imagine 3 or 4. Yep. Worthington Industries distribute 2 heroic actions. Worthington Industries, attack from above. That's really nice. Move to any location and defeat 2. That's really, really nice for board control. So he gets 2 of them. That's really good. Take a look at that for the moment. We've then got the sort of Unaltered Beast. Again, no starting hand. Looks like he's going to get standard cards there. And then brilliant student, so gain a token. Star athlete. Okay, so yeah, 4 again. Pretty standard. Bobby Drake, Iceman, again, no starting hand. Did I say that was... Oh, it is Archangel. Yeah, there we go. So Bobby Drake, Iceman. Again, starting hands are normal. Freeze, attach a frozen token to a villain in your location. Next villain turn, that villain cannot move. That's very nice. Really, really nice villain control there. Ice Slide, place a frozen token in your location. Heroes may leave this location without... Yeah, I can see him becoming a bit of a staple in some of my lists. Although I am trying to play through with all of them. Marvel Girl. I think this is maybe who Jean Grey originally was. I think I was getting confused. Let me know in the comment section below. I'm almost certain this was Jean Grey originally. Yeah, it feels like it, doesn't it? Telekinesis, 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 telekinesis. Okay, so it's all the same. Okay, that's fine. But I'm almost confident. I'm almost positive that was Jean Grey. Standard cards for Cyclops. Optic Blast. Deal 1 damage to everything else in this location except Havoc. Discard all civilians here. So you don't save them, but you discard them. So I'm gathering that means you've murdered them. Same again. Precision Blast. Nice. Any location. And then another Precision Blast as well. Okay. So a nice selection of cards. I think Iceman is probably my favourite out of what we've got there. But then let's take a look at these training cards. Open these up here. I think it's maybe the first time we've seen small cards as well. But before we do, let's just remind ourselves then. So we've got this challenge here set up. Attach a danger room to the hero's starting location. Once the location's threat has been cleared, heroes can choose to use the danger room's end of turn effect instead, drawing a training card. These grant either permanent effects or must be discarded to take effect once. Okay, so let's take a look then at the sort of things we've got. Add 1 move symbol to the bottom of the card. Valid as long as it's in the storyline. Add 1 symbol. Okay, so it seems like it's giving you... all these discards are giving you extra symbols. Draw 2 cards. Draw 1 card. That's really nice. Draw 1 card and discard 1 crisis token from anywhere. Permanent, you may deal 2 extra damage to a henchman. You dealt at least 1 damage to... Okay, so there's some... These are just to help. These are just to help. I think what may be cool is if you are struggling with a particular game, or you've tried to make or you want to go to a higher level difficulty, you know, so if the first game is too difficult, but you want to go to a higher level, then maybe that's something you can do. But I'm going to pack this away, guys, and I'll come back to you with my final thoughts. Okay, guys, so final thoughts on this expansion. And once again, obviously, I've not played through it, but we get an idea of what we get from the rules. Positives, first of all, really like the idea of the danger room. I think it's really nice to mix it up. You can add some additional threats in there using some of the other sort of additional challenge cards, and then put that in there to maybe counterbalance them out a little bit if you are struggling with it. So yeah, really, really like the idea of that. Getting the Maximoff twins seems pretty good. They don't seem too unique in what they have, although I suppose they are the first duo that we've seen so far where you have both villains on the board at the same time, and you have got to defeat both, so I suppose there's a bit of uniqueness there. And I like the characters that we've got. It's obviously going to be hard when there's like 130 or so characters. It's going to be hard to make them feel unique, but I think so far with the boxes I've opened and the cards I've played with, they've done a really good job. I think my only gripe with this is just the timeline thing. I'm not sure that Wanda and Pietro were around during the First Class era, and whilst I want those villains, there may have been a better pack to put them in. But you know, maybe a different version of Magneto would have been better because that feels more first class. You know, Magneto was only quite young during the first class era as well. So yeah, but there we go, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. But before we do go, giveaway time. If you want to be with a chance to win this Storm Mohawk, all you need to do is make sure you like, subscribe, and leave a comment on this video. And the more videos you like and the more videos you leave a comment on, the better chance you're going to have to win this Kickstarter exclusive. You can't get this anywhere else at the moment. And we'll be doing this once we've finished the rest of the unboxings. Looking down now, we only have 3 more to go. So yeah, keep an eye out for that one. Guys, please do like the video. It really, really does help. And as always, it leaves me with just enough time to say stay well, keep safe, and until next time, bye for now.